Hello everybody. I'm womanless today. All my girls are gone. Steve and I include you in that statement. So today I will be demonstrating the Romanian deadlift with the barbell. It's a two-legged, it's a Romanian deadlift or a stiff-legged deadlift with the bar. Lots to go over here. I'll try to keep it to a minimum, under 5 minutes, but we'll just get right at it. So you can use dumbbells if you'd like. I just prefer a barbell because you can load it up, and I find it easier to hold on to because you can have an over-under grip when the load gets heavy. So, Romanian deadlift, you can come over here. It's simple looking enough, but lots can go wrong, and a couple minor little details where if you do those little cues and change it that way, you're going to feel it far, far, far more in your glutes and hamstrings. This is a whole posterior train exercise, including your back extensors. So those are working hard too. So literally from here to here is working in this exercise. This also is a fantastic way if somebody can't squat and you're training them and say, oh, my knee hurts, I can't squat. We can easily replace this. Now, a squat is a quad dominant exercise, I know. However, if they can't squat, fantastic exercise, because most people, if you met 100 people, I would say 100 of those people need to bring up their hamstrings and glutes to protect then in the future their knee, to stabilize their knee. Hamstrings and glutes are super duper important for your knee health. So it's not just leg extensions and squats that are going to do the job to strengthen your knee, okay? Hamstrings and butt go far in doing that too. So here we go. Bar. I just like my feet about hip width apart. Some people like a little wider stance. I don't have a problem with that. So whatever stance is comfortable for you. I get close to the bar. Okay. I do take an over-under grip with a heavy load. This is not a heavy load, but here, again, just let your arms hang. And that should be about your grip. Okay. Here, I'll show you a couple good ones, I think. First, couple things that people do, they don't sit back. So if you notice, when I went back, the bar didn't go down immediately, right? Here, the bar stays right at my thighs, right where I started. Boom, I just have to engage my lats to pull the bar through my thighs. Then, the midline of the bar, I want to be behind my midline, right? So my ankle joint, I want the bar to virtually come behind my ankle joint when I'm standing there, right? So this, now the load is behind me, behind my center, right? And I can load my glutes and hamstrings. If I don't do that, and I just go down and up, now the bar is way out there. Now, even if I have good form, my back stays straight here, I'm still potentially loading my lower back, right? And if you go fast through your transition there, that's where people get in trouble. Because if you go fast through your transition, you can't control your posture, you can't control your lower back. So, boom, that's when people get hurt. That's why, back, then just let the bar, the weight of the bar, take you down with good extension force. So these muscles here, running up and down your spine, the bar wants to pull you out of that. You fight against that and just literally let the bar take you. Most guys have tight hamstrings and they do this, like they go to their knees. Like, no. Forget about the load. Just let the bar take you. Literally, virtually the next rep, they can touch the bar to the floor. Just let it go. Drive your hips, okay? One thing on the finish, you drive your hips. It's not down and up. It's back and forth. That's what the movement is. So don't finish like this. This is not the finish. Now my back is arched. My hips are nowhere near driven forward. to have the load go right through my glutes, through the floor, right? Well, if I stand up like this, but my chest is up, okay? My rib cage is not neutral and my core isn't engaged. You're asking for trouble eventually. Rep after rep after rep after rep of that, all hanging off your lower back. You're teaching yourself on every other exercise not to extend your hip, right? But to extend your lower back to finish everything. Your lower back wants to do the work all the time because of things like that. We have to teach you to keep your rib cage slightly down. Not down, just neutral. We tell people down because they're up, right? Pull your rib cage down into neutral like you're standing there, then just move, right? Last thing, your head and neck. Always, you'll see people do this, and nobody corrects it, right? The average head is about 13 pounds. Right out here, it's a lot more than 13 pounds because you had a long lever arm to it. These muscles of your neck don't want to do that work. This is the core of your head and neck. These are your core muscles right here. These are your lower back muscles. We always say engage your core, so not to do this with your lower back. Why don't we transfer that up? Why don't we say that for our head and neck? We do here. So pack your chin. Don't lower your head. Pack your chin in to engage your core, right? Then when you add a load to it, boom. You're perfectly stable and neutral, not hanging off. Because on the way up, if your neck muscles are engaged, holding your head up, you're going to want to lift that load with your head and neck. Again, rep after rep after rep. You're going to get in trouble, guaranteed. So, 2 more good reps. Pack your chin, boom, rib cage down, glutes are engaged too. Pull back. Let the bar take you, then drive your hips. Pull back, drive your hips. You can load that all different ways. You can do up to 15 reps. You can do as low as, 5 or 6 to make it worth your while, depending on what else you're doing that day. But engage the Romanian deadlift into your program. You won't be sorry. Concentrate more on your hamstrings and glutes rather than your quads. For most people, that holds true. I think that's about it. Try the Romanian deadlift. It's worth it. Thank you.